Let me ask you something. Have you ever reached a point in life where you genuinely thought, I'm done. I can't keep going like this anymore? Maybe you don't say it out loud. Maybe you keep functioning on the outside. You wake up, you go through the motions, you look fine, you reply to messages. Maybe you even smile at people. But deep inside, there's a heaviness you can't seem to explain to anyone. You know that feeling when everything feels numb, when even things you used to enjoy just don't feel the same anymore, when your energy is drained and your confidence is gone. And people around you might say, you're overthinking, or you're too emotional, or just move on. But they don't understand how deep the damage actually is. Listen to me very carefully. You are not weak for feeling this. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not hopeless. What you're feeling right now is something most people quietly go through at least once, but no one talks about it. You feel like a part of you died. But here's the thing most people don't realize. Every time something in you dies, something new has the chance to be born. Right now, it doesn't feel like transformation. It feels like destruction. But sometimes, destruction is the beginning of rebuilding. You're not stuck. You're just in a transition phase. You know what happens before a major turning point in life? Confusion, exhaustion, frustration, a feeling that everyone has moved ahead while you're left behind. But listen closely. This feeling is not a sign that your life is over. It's actually a sign that your old life is ending, and something new is being forced to awaken inside you. Right now, your heart feels heavy. Your mind is tired. Your motivation is gone. It's okay. Don't force yourself to be strong. You don't have to pretend to be fine. Just breathe. Let yourself feel what you're feeling, because pain is not permanent. It's a phase, a brutal one, but a necessary one. Most people think growth happens when things are good, but real growth, real inner strength, happens in darkness, when nothing makes sense, when everything feels like it's falling apart. That's where warriors are made. You feel broken because everything that used to keep you going has stopped working, but maybe that's because it's time for something more, something better, something real. Life isn't asking you to quit. Life is asking you to evolve. Right now, you might feel like nothing matters, but that's because your mind is resetting. Your old values, your old beliefs, your old identity, they're being destroyed so a new version of you can come through. And listen, I know you don't want to hear cliches. I know you're tired of hearing stay positive or everything happens for a reason. Right now, you don't need positivity. You need understanding. You need someone to actually speak to your pain instead of ignoring it. So listen, I know it feels like you're losing yourself, but what you're actually losing are the parts of you that no longer belong in your future. The painful truth about life is this: we don't grow when we want to. We grow when we have no choice. And right now, your life is forcing you to become someone you never imagined you could be. Maybe you lost someone. Maybe someone betrayed you. Maybe your dreams collapsed. Maybe you feel alone. Maybe you're watching everyone move forward while your life feels stuck. But being stuck is an illusion. You're not stuck. You're being prepared. Right now, life is removing people, situations, habits, beliefs that were keeping you small. You didn't fail. You outgrew something. Listen, the most painful chapters of your life will eventually be the reasons you become stronger, wiser, and more powerful. I know it doesn't feel like it now, but one day you're going to look back and understand exactly why everything had to happen exactly the way it did. There is a version of you that has not existed yet, a stronger version, a wiser version, a calmer version, a more powerful version. And right now, life is forcing that version to come alive. You might be angry. You might be tired. You might be feeling lost. But this is not the end. It's the turning point. There is a moment in every person's life where they break down, where they hit rock bottom emotionally, where they lose the energy to pretend everything is fine. That moment right there is where transformation begins. Pain forces you to change. Loss forces you to grow. Darkness forces you to find your own light. You know why your soul feels tired? Because you've been fighting battles no one knows about. And you kept going, even when you wanted to give up. You think you're weak, but you've been surviving storms silently. You think you're broken, but you're actually being rebuilt. Listen, some chapters of life will break you so deeply that even breathing feels heavy. But you're still here. That means something. You survived days you thought you'd never survive. You survived heartbreaks you thought you'd never recover from. You survived moments where you genuinely thought there was no way forward. But here you are, still breathing. That's strength, even if it doesn't feel like it. Life isn't asking you to be fearless. Life is asking you to keep going even when you're terrified. I want you to take a moment and ask yourself this question. If life didn't break me, what would I become? Because some people don't break, they transform. Everything you're feeling right now, the heaviness, the confusion, the sadness, it's temporary. Your mind won't feel like this forever. Your heart won't hurt like this forever. One day you're going to wake up, look at the person you've become, and realize that everything you went through was preparing you for something unbelievable. Sometimes strength isn't loud. Sometimes strength is just quietly surviving the day. You don't need to fix your entire life today. You just need to take one breath at a time. Do you understand how powerful you actually are? You are still fighting, even though you feel broken. You wake up every day, even when you don't feel like living. You get up, you move, you exist, even when everything inside you feels heavy. That's power. That's strength. That's warrior energy. But listen, pain will shape you, but don't let it harden you. Let it awaken you. There is a version of you on the other side of this pain. Someone who can handle life in ways you never could before. Someone who knows their worth. Someone who doesn't break when life hits. There are two types of people. Those who let darkness destroy them, and those who use darkness to rise. You are the second type, even if you don't feel like it yet. The universe removes things when you're meant to outgrow them. It takes away the people who no longer align with who you're becoming. It destroys situations that were limiting you. It closes doors that were leading nowhere. Trust the loss. Trust the silence. Trust the change. These are not punishments. They're signals. You're entering a new chapter. Something is ending. Something is beginning. Right now, you're in the middle. And the middle is always the hardest. But when this storm ends, and it will, you're going to step out with a new mind, a new heart, a new purpose. Life is not taking things away from you. Life is making space. Stay alive long enough to see who you become. Stay alive long enough to see your healing. Stay alive long enough to see yourself rise. You don't need to believe everything is going to be okay. You just need to believe that you won't give up, because one day, all of this pain will turn into power. One day, all of this confusion will turn into clarity. One day, all of this emptiness will turn into purpose. And on that day, you'll finally understand why your heart had to break in the first place. Not to destroy you, but to rebuild you into the person you were always meant to be. You're not broken. You're becoming.